you guys seen this kind of footage before? I saw you watching. You have.
On Mr. Robot Season 2.
Mr. Robot Season 2, what's that?
It's a TV show.
Oh, okay.
About this sort of thing.
Oh, is it? Okay, so you're familiar with this kind of footage then? Because this is all from the UK as well, did you realise?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all recent? Yeah. How does it make you feel?
I'm generally quite an emotionally detached person, but I can see it from a logical.
Oh, okay, yeah. The principled argument for veganism?
Yeah. My sister's a vegan.
Oh, yeah.
So she's educated me very well about it.
Oh, okay, nice.
It's interesting.
Has she educated you enough to actually do it?
It doesn't really work like that for me.
All right.
It's a bit more of a status quo sort of person.
A what question?
Status quo.
A status quo? What do you mean by that?
Follow the normal bounds. Which group are you with?
We're called Anonymous for the Voiceless.
Anonymous, are you affiliated with Anonymous group?
It is, yeah, it's anonymous, but this is for the voiceless. We're here for the animals, so we're not really a political movement. We're just here to promote veganism. We're just showing.
Get tired.
Yeah, but it's nothing. It's nothing to what the animals are going through, really, is
How
it?
long are they going to be doing that?
We're doing it for another 45 minutes, so.
What's with the masks?
The masks are just there so that it keeps the focus on the footage rather than the person. Because a lot of people like to, if they weren't wearing the mask, they'll come back and just try and engage with the actual people showing the footage. This is an art installation, basically. So yeah. I mean, yeah, we're just saying, if you don't, obviously, I mean, you don't think this is ethical, right?
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
Depends where you come from, isn't it?
Well, what's the ethical reason for this? Is there any moral or ethical justifications for it?
Nourishment, I guess.
Nourishment. What do
some
you mean?
places a lot of people rely on meat, actually.
Okay. Do we rely on it here? Where the
not
country?
necessarily.
No. So in our society, in the Western world, where you can just drive to the supermarket, is there any justification for it?
Supply and demand.
Supply and demand.
Obviously, you must not be big on capital.
Sorry?
You must not be the most big on capitalism, right?
Well, I mean, there's vegan products.
It's a matter of choice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you don't think this is ethical, I mean, do you think there's any ethical reason for this?
For what? The slaughter of animals?
Yeah. Do you agree that we don't need to eat animals to survive?
Humans can do a lot of things we don't need to survive.
Well, do you need to eat animals to survive? Yes or no?
No.
No. So if we don't need to eat animals to survive, what's the justified reason for doing it?
It's what we want. It's what we can do.
Because we can do it.
We don't need alcohol to survive.
So if I was a bloke, I can rape a woman because I can.
That's a bit different.
Is that a justified reason per se to say because I can do something, therefore I will?
No.
Yeah. So you can't really use that.
Rape and eating meat is completely different.
I know they're different, but the justification is I can, right? I can do something, therefore I will.
Well, this is essentially in our evolution, our human
evolution, though.
Our human disposition is to eat meat, so you can't.
Human disposition.
Yeah.
But we don't need it to survive.
We're biologically ingrained to eat meat.
How are we biologically ingrained?
That's how evolution works.
Yeah. Okay. So how have we evolved to eat meat?
What?
How have we evolved to eat meat?
If you look throughout human history and
human history, so traditions.
No, not traditions. As in pure biology. Biologically.
So what? Okay. So what's the biological? Okay. So what is the biological reason? How have we evolved to actually eat meat? Is it like
nature?
Nature.
Someone really explained this to me once.
What do you mean nature? What does that mean?
Biologically disposed to eat meat.
So explain how we're biologically exposed to eat meat. Disposed to eat meat. Sorry, yeah.
This is part of our evolution.
Okay, part of our evolution was to rape as well. The penis is designed to rape females really easily, but we don't do that. You can't appeal to nature. Well, I mean, it's appealing to nature. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, even if we're biologically disposed to eat meat, and we're biologically disposed to do a lot of things that aren't good. So nature can be good and it can be bad. Do you agree? So you can't really appeal to nature per se to say something is good. Do you think?
Yeah, I can understand.
Yeah. So that reason per se isn't really a justification, is it?
It depends on your viewpoint. I think people ultimately should have the choice to do what they want.
they've got a choice, yeah. But if you've got a choice to be ethical or not ethical, which one will you choose? Ethical or non-ethical?
I don't really like the term ethical. It's very. It depends where you are, who you are, how you were raised. There's no standard ethical.
Is murder ethical if the person doesn't want to die?
It depends.
If they're innocent, they haven't done anything wrong, is it ethical to murder someone?
That's university on it.
Well, I mean, if you haven't done anything wrong and I murder you for no reason, is that ethical or not ethical?
No, it's not.
It's not ethical, yeah. So what's the difference?
What's the difference in killing an animal?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to ask you. What's the difference between a non-human animal and a human animal that makes it, just justifies killing it? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah. There is no difference really, is there?
Well, yeah,
There's differences, there's arbitrary differences. Yeah, like you and me, we've got different coloured skin, but it doesn't mean we are sentient still. We've still got moral value, both of us, haven't we?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
So there's arbitrary differences between animals and us, but are they justified reasons to devalue their life?
In my opinion, I don't really have an opinion on it, but I can if I was playing devil's advocate, say
Yeah, that's fair enough.
in some areas, people rely, they don't have the choice to be a vegan. So
You've got a choice, haven't you?
I've got a choice.
Have you got a choice?
Yeah, I choose not to be a vegan.
Okay, but you can choose to be vegan, can't you?
Yeah.
In this country, yeah. Yeah. So that's what we're saying. We're saying if you've got a choice there,
Do you want my
and
number, by the way?
you think if you don't think it's ethical, you do have a choice, and that choice you can, if you want to, be more ethical. You can go vegan. If you don't think this is right, so you can sort of match your principles with your actions.
It's not on my biggest list of concerns at the moment, if I'm being honest with you.
It's not really anyone's biggest list of concerns. Yeah, I understand that.
That's me
Yeah.
being honest. It's not. It's not like I think there are bigger problems. I think in the world. You've got
There's bigger problems in the world, but what can we do about them? What can you do about them now, today? What can you do about wars and stuff like that yourself?
That's a fair point.
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Ty.
I'm Ella. Nice to meet you, Ty. What can you, Ty, do today that can save the world? You know, all these people dying in foreign countries
Me
and stuff.
going vegan today is going to save these animals. It's just going to go on.
It doesn't save them, but what it does, you're reducing that. You talked about supply and demand earlier on, didn't you, in capitalism?
The demand will always be there. That's the thing.
But do you understand when you pay for that, you're actually you're perpetuating the demand for that product.
Yeah, I understand that.
So when you don't pay for that and you buy a vegan product instead, you're actually creating more demand for that kind of food instead.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I know you're just one person, but so was, Martin Luther King, so was Gandhi, we all make a difference. It's a principled argument as well. I mean, there are practical things like, some people say like, oh, it's inconvenient, or one person can't make a difference, or it's too expensive, all these kinds of things. It's not expensive to be vegan, but you agree like with the principled argument though, don't you?
That what, killing sentient beings is unethical.
If they don't want to die.
The concept of death, being killed for, does it register with them? Being killed for certain meat, human consumption, does it register?
I don't know. Does it matter?
I don't know, it depends where you go in the world. Some people say this is like, if you go to like developing countries,
Yeah.
they would obviously try giving them this talk. Communities depend on livestock.
Okay, but we don't depend on it here. I mean, there's obviously farmers and stuff like that, but I mean, you're making an argument for people that live in other countries that depend on it. Maybe they don't have a choice, but there's farming communities today that in this country, I mean, they could do anything else to make money. There is a demand for vegan food now.
Does your stance apply to insects as well? So we can eat as much insects as we like?
No, I didn't say that. I mean, we're not producing insects for food, are we?
No, but apparently it's going to be like the future thing.
Okay. Well, is it necessary? Is there like some sort of protein shortage?
So your stance wouldn't apply to insects right now?
I don't really see why we need to. When we've got loads of other things we can eat. I don't know if insects would be tasty.
I get it. I understand. I understand more than the average person.
You're thinking about it,
Yeah.
which is good, yeah. Which is all I can ask for. We're just here to make people think today, really, you know, and I know everyone's going to listen to these questions, you know. I'm not winding up too much, am I?
It's been a pleasure chatting.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'll give you a card anyway.
Card.
Well, this is who we are, Anonymous for the Voiceless, alright? And on the back, that's our website, keepthetruth.com. We've got all the resources there. You know, if you wanted to try it out,